This.
I don't know. They trying to figure it out though. Check it. Yeah. I heard them say he on his tender dish. I really think they mean my penmanship. They take my kindness for friendliness. I know they hope to see me penniless. I keep it moving like a missioner. Yeah, I'm changing rooms, no more fitting in. I'm too cold to feel warm again. Yeah, whether you like it or not, I'm storming in. There's money pouring in. I had to make it rain on these women, cause while it's life without a little sin, I won't be poor again. For the 50th time, leave me alone, can business with too many men. And that's enough said. Bitch, I'm well fed. It's up to you to pick up the crumbs to get a little bread. I'm watching Walking Dead. I feel misled. Who knew taking a shot was the way to get ahead? This is love. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My boy Dougie. What up, Brody?
Check it. Yeah. I smoke weed to make the pain fade. I can't cope any other way. Yeah, I'm feeling like another lazy day. Damn, when it was supposed to be leg day. Yeah, I've been searching for a little praise. Yeah, my mind been stuck in a maze. Yeah, I've been going through a little phase. I need to
For
disengage.
sure,
All
show.
I feel is rage. They all catch strays. It took me a long time to map it out, but a nigga stuck in his ways. Now I'm calling plays. Since they playing hardball, I'm taking it off the bat like the Oakland A's. I'm sinking temporaries with a little shade. A peace of mind is the only food that I crave. I'm watching Walking Dead. I feel misled. Who knew taking a shot was the way to get ahead? This is love. Yeah. This is love.
This is love. Hey, hey, I feel you. I feel you. I feel
You
you.
gotta love yourself.
I
You gotta
feel
take the
you.
shot. That's the only way to get ahead in this
I
game, man.
feel you. I feel
You
you.
feel that?
Ooh, wake that ass up, baby. Man, the government back open, y'all. The government done finally opened their ass back up. They done finally opened back up for business. We can go to them, we can open the door and say, hey, can we get some food today? We hungry. We hungry. We ain't had no food as Americans in 40 days and 40 nights. I feel like we on biblical times as long as the government been shut down. Goddamn. What up, y'all? Wait, what? Wait that ass up. Welcome back to Wake That Ass Up. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell back again. We're bringing sports news, entertainment, fun, life, all that stuff. I'm going to start this off before I get into Trump. Cause we talking about the Epstein files. We talking about the shutdown. We talking about AI. And that's where I'm going to start. AI. Listen, if you don't think AI about to take your job, you drunk. You are drunk. You are drunk. Man, I got this one light bright. I'm gonna cut this one off. I'm gonna have to cut this one light off. It's a little bright. Hold on. That's a little better. That's a little better. That's a little too bright. That thing was bright. My whole right eye was like, hold on, it's too much. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was a little too much. We're gonna have to go, incognito mode, a little dark on that side. If you know what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. I hope y'all doing well. If this government shutdown has impacted you and you are a TSA worker, you did the right damn thing. Cause I heard they getting $10,000 bonus checks. I don't know if that's for sure, but we gonna check that out. Everybody else, if you were in the government and you were working and you were furloughed, or you missed paychecks, or you quit, or you took some time off, whatever the case may be, you back to getting that paper, okay? You back to getting that money, okay? I'm glad, y'all. I hope they release funds. I hope it happens fast. I hope you get paid today. Hope you got paid a bunch of money today. I'm not sure how long all it takes, or how long it takes for people to get their money back or to receive back pay when it comes to all that stuff. But I hope y'all get y'all money. You know what I'm saying? What up, everybody? What up? Let me preface my comments by saying I am not one of them streamers that be chat, 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 chat. If I get to you, I get to you. I will give you a shout out at the end, though. But I'm not saying I'm getting to everybody. If you're on topic, I'm gonna talk to you. If you're not on topic, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. But what I want to start with is AI taking over, y'all. Get your shit ready, okay? They taking over everything. They taking over media. They taking over the real jobs. They taking over telemarketing. They taking over everything. If you think you safe, you better be some super, super duper innovator, creator. So you better be something like that. Someone we know is you, and whatever you do can't easily be replicated by AI, a robot, whatever. Uber's done. All that stuff done. All these industries are about to fall. They're gonna crumble. I gave it 2 years. I think they're lying to people. They're trying to say we're about 5 years away. No, they're not. No, they're not. Not what I'm saying. Not what I'm witnessing. Man, they about 2 years away. Okay, you better get your shit together. Especially if you work in like these factories. If you work at Amazon, you work for UPS, you work for any place where they have the ability to automate their systems to a point where you are not needed, you ain't about to be needed. It's that simple. Lawyers, doctors, man, it's about to be different. Okay, a machine gonna damn near be able to do anything. So, hey man, get your shit together. If not, it might be tough. All right, y'all, let's get into it real quick. The government then finally opened back up. I know I ain't been here talking about this for a while because it was starting to be pointless. I couldn't even understand what they was talking about, and it was starting to just confuse me too much. So let's see what Trump talking about real quick with this shutdown. I hope y'all having a beautiful morning out there. If you're not having a beautiful morning, you better smile. There ain't too much else to do on this planet but to smile at this point. So make sure you smile, okay? Make sure you smile and have a good time. Make sure you smile. Y'all be up here waking up not smiling. You better wake that ass up and smile. You woke up. You should be grateful you woke up. You should be happy you here. Okay? You should be happy you here today. That should be a thing you happy about. And if you ain't happy about that, something wrong with you. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to Trump. Let's get to Trump. What the hell they doing? They made me go to some video I was not even trying to do. Stop playing with me. What? They got me stuck on an ad, y'all. I ain't never been stuck on an ad before. You ever get stuck on an ad in YouTube? I ain't never had that happen before with me. They got me in a loop ad. That's crazy. I ain't never had that happen before. You can't get out the ad. That's crazy. Unless you go to the website. Dude, that's different. That's something new. They getting freaky with these ads. They getting freaky. They getting freaky in a tiki sipping my tie. What's going on here? Get me back to what I was going. They getting freaky in the tiki sipping my tie. I never had that. Well, let's go to Trump and Epstein files real quick. Let's see if they getting freaky over here too.
Absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong. And what President Trump has always said is that he was from
They was getting freaky in the tiki.
Jeffrey Epstein was a member at Mar-a-Lago until President Trump kicked him out because Jeffrey Epstein was a pedophile and he was a creep. In this email you refer to with the name of a victim that was unredacted now and has since been reported on in this room, so I will go ahead and say it, Virginia Guffrey. And it was CBS's own reporting, Ouija, that recently wrote that Miss Guffrey maintained, and God rest her soul, that she maintained that there was nothing inappropriate she ever witnessed, that President Trump was always extremely professional and friendly to her. And so I think it's a question worth asking the Democrat Party, and you should all go ask them after this briefing.
Hey, the Democrats looking bad. I ain't gonna lie right now. The Democrats looking bad. Y'all know I'm I don't know, right down the middle with it. I don't trust nobody. But the Democrats looking bad.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. Are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
That was President Donald Trump in July this year, offering a very different...
Bro, she has aged quite a bit, hasn't she? That Pam lady, she been taking a lot of the stuff though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she been the one that's been, at the end of the day, coming out there speaking to the public pretty much every day, especially during the shutdown. That shutdown probably had her, man, I know her makeup team is cold because her face probably looking like shit underneath all that stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie. My bad. They shut down my shutdown video. I was trying to play the shutdown video. Trump finally started to speak. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Trump talking about, a little punk ass. Because Riverside was trying to hack my system. I swear. All right, here we go. Damn, turn the mic up.
Down the government of the United States in an attempt to extort American taxpayers for hundreds of billions of dollars for illegal aliens and people that came into our country illegally. from gangs, from prisons, from mental institutions. They wanted to pay them $1.5 trillion, which would have really hurt
Dang, 1.5 trillion.
their businesses and our recipients at levels never seen before. Today, we're sending a clear message that we will never give in to extortion, because that's what it was. They tried to extort, the Democrats tried to extort our country. In just a moment, I'll sign a bill exactly like we asked Democrats to send us all along, many days ago. This cost the country $1.5 trillion, this little excursion that they took us on. Republicans never wanted a shutdown and voted 15 times for a clean continuation of funding. There's never been a time when one or the other party ever...
Okay, so all my Democrats out there, how y'all feeling about this shutdown and your party? Okay, because I'm in the middle. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. But from what I'm looking at, all right, and what I'm viewing, it seems like the Democrats have always been the shady side. Like they've been trying to do some corruption for the most part. It's starting to seem like the Republicans are the one that's trying to push the world forward, and they're about moving forward. It seems like the Democrats want to prey on the individuals who don't truly understand what's really going on, and then use that as a way to keep themselves in power. That's what it seems like. Because I'm starting to get some more information out about like the SNAP and all that stuff, and how many of the recipients are either dead or not. Like it's starting to get crazy, some of these reports and some of these numbers. So I'm trying to figure out if this is true, right? And there's no reason for Trump to come on here and lie. I don't think he's lying, to be honest. If it's true, right? And the Democrats were trying to get X, Y, and Z dollars for all of these parties that don't exist, it can only mean one thing, that they're trying to pocket the money for themselves and for the people who follow that group. So I'm starting to realize that, like, at the end of the day, Democrats, man, they might be the true villains out here who've painted the narrative well enough that makes the Republicans and anybody who's a Republican just look terrible, because it's starting to seem like that. To me, it's starting to seem like that, Self. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to seem like that.
Didn't sign a continuation. It's just a continuation, not a big deal. It's a continuation, and we'll talk later.
Sorry, Fly Fresh Kicks. I'm pretty educated myself. I don't know about you.
Shutdown in American history, and they did it purely for political reasons. I want to thank Speaker Mike Johnson, Senate Majority Leader John Thune, as well as House Majority Leader Steve Scalise, Majority Whip Tom Emmer, and numerous other great Republican leaders and congressmen and senators who are here. We frankly spent a long time in Washington getting this thing to go away. I also want to thank the broad coalition of Americans that stood with us in this fight to reopen government, including the Teamsters.
That's actually a good place to start. What does education mean? You're a mental slave trapped in a system that's been going merry-go-round for centuries after centuries. That's what does education actually mean? You went to school and got a certification, a degree. What does education actually mean? You read a history book and you can recite whatever 3rd, 4th, 5th, 25th, 50th, whatever century history book you're reading. What does education mean? Because if you're gonna spit something out, you got to give us some background. We want to understand where you're trying to go with your point. All right, I want to understand. If I'm not educated, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay being dumb. If I'm dumb, I'm okay with that. If I'm not educated, I'm okay. But what does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, come on, give me an explanation. Come on, let me see. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me see. No, what does it mean? I want your definition. You see, all the people who believe they're smart, and when you try to get into a debate with them, they try to fight you back with another question. I don't want that. You're the smart one, right? You're the one trying to coach me and school me. So school me. I'm asking you too. I want to see how smart you are. I'm calling you out, and if you can't do that, then you are not what you claim I am not. And I'm not claiming I'm educated, but I am, based on whatever you believe education means. But I'm waiting for you to give me a appropriate definition. I'm waiting. It means you do your own research. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, okay. So whatever I research, What's a fact? I can make a deep fake right now and you can believe that's true. You can believe you don't know what a fact is, okay? I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick, okay? A lot of people out there will try to make you feel less than up here, when to be honest, the only true intellect in this game of life is survival. If you have survival skills, you're intelligent. If you know how to survive, you're extremely smart. If you know how to survive, you're extremely educated. It's that simple. Everything else is part of the game. It does not matter how much information you know in this area. It does not matter how much information you know in that area. The only actual information that's important is survival skills. That's it. So when you have these people that come out here and they try to type on the keyboard and make themselves feel good because we developed a language that allows us to speak and communicate to each other and make some of us feel smarter than the other or some of us feel dumber. Those individuals, those are the dumb people. Those are the people with no actual survival skills. You know why? Because they stick their fucking head in a book and they try to recite words or recite phrases or recite anything that makes them feel good about themselves. It doesn't matter, okay? This is all entertainment. So when you try to make someone feel less than, I'm going to come to you first and say, hey, do you think you have better survival skills than that person? Are you healthier than that person? How can you move your body? That's what I care about. That's education. That's real world stuff right there. All this other stuff is part of the game. That's it. It don't matter how much. Listen, the smartest person I know, to be honest, it's not even a person. The smartest, I guess, things I know are my cats and my dogs. Way smarter than all you goofy motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got no damn sixth sense or nothing. You can't survive from shit. You don't know where nothing's coming. You confused as shit. You think intellect is what you read in the book. You think education is what you read in the book. Doing your own research about stuff that was made up by another motherfucker. That ain't even pertinent to survival. If you don't shut your dumb, dickhead, goofy, stupid, lost in the sauce ass out of here, you really not educated. I know you fat as shit sitting behind can't survive at all. Your survival skills are low. Okay, you are low. Look, now you're saying you hate your own race. You see when they start losing, they say goofy stuff. Cause you lost. Okay, you lost. You thought you were smart, I made you look stupid. Okay, you thought you were smart, I made you look dumb. All right, it's that simple. Because guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make things always extremely simple. You're never gonna beat me in the conversation. It's not gonna happen. Not in a debate. It's never gonna happen. How? How? You're trying to overcomplicate things. I'm gonna make them very simple. Education, intellect, being smart. The only thing that actually matters, how well can you survive? How well can you adapt to your surroundings to get more of what you need to survive? It's that simple. It's that simple. And then if you want to take it a step further, do you have the ability to replicate? Can you reproduce? If you're a male, are you giving off good sperm? If you're a female, can you have babies? That's it. Survival, reproduction. If you're not intelligent in those two areas, you're a fucking dickhead supreme. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that everything else is a game. It's here today, gone tomorrow. Everything. The Trump stuff to shut down. Here today, gone tomorrow. Whatever history book you want to go to and say, this is how you're educated. Here today, gone tomorrow. You lost, bro. You lost. You lost, okay? This motherfucker Democrat, this person a fake person. That's why they mad. They mad because I roasted the Democrats. Hey, y'all, the Democrats gonna have y'all, they just be spewing our information. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm about to go ahead and join the Republican side because these Democrats is fucking crazy. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. And they've been trying to use the black people. I'm gonna say it right now. The Democrats been trying to use the black people. That's what the fuck's been happening. Y'all been using us and y'all want us to be dumb. Y'all want us to go along with that stupid ass narrative of we can't get ourselves out of a hole. Nah, man, we been better than everybody else. Stop playing. That's why they be trying to suppress and hold black people down. They know if we all came together, it wouldn't be much left for everybody else. How y'all compete with black? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody compete with nope, it's not happening. Every other ethnicity knows your culture would be fucked without black people. All right, entertainment would be fucked without black people. Inventions, man, black people invented probably most of the things. Shit, to be honest, if you want to go educate yourself on how much stuff black people have invented, to be honest, that we use today. Most of the valuable things have been invented by a black person. So at the end of the day, let's stop playing. The Democrats just using us, all right? They just using us. That's all they've been doing. So black people out there, minorities, the Democrats don't give a fuck about you. They out here on some bullshit. They using you. They want you to go vote and not give you nothing. They ain't about to give you nothing. They want to give you some food stamps and act like it's all going to you. When I just read a report that about 5,000 month, 500,000 month, plenty people that's actually receiving food stamps ain't even alive. They not even around. Where they getting the food? Who getting the food stamps? So guys, out there, the world we're going to right now with all this AI, with all this fake shit, that motherfucker probably a robot. With all this fake stuff out here, you just gotta change your perception of what reality actually is. And reality right now, currently, is everyone stuck in their own mental box at home on their phone, drowning themselves into fucking I don't know what type of mental debt. Because you're going into mental debt. It's just what it is. The debt piling up. Fuck the damn economic debt. Y'all mental debt in your head is piling the fuck up. You might want to go see a psychiatrist. You might want to go see someone to try to declutter all that stuff that's in your head. Because a lot of people are so confused as to what the world actually is and what the game we're actually playing. Man, this is a game of survival. Y'all think these Democrats and Republicans actually give a fuck about us? No, they're accumulating more things to increase their ability and chances to survive and reproduce because they understand the game. They not out there eating their fast food. That fast food you see at McDonald's and Burger King, the owners don't eat that. The CEOs don't eat none of that shit. Them Twinkies, them all that shit, the CEOs don't eat that. They don't let their kids eat it either. You know why? Because they understand the game. But if I can trick you goofy people into fighting and squabbling and worrying about this and worrying about that, you're not going to worry that we're just stealing everything from you. Slowly but surely. And that's what's happening, all right? In politics, in this world we call life right now, everything is being taken away from the human beings. It's that simple. It's that simple, all right? Who even knows? And you don't even know if the people that's taking it from us, if they even human. They might not even be human, to be honest, with all this 3i Atlas bullshit that's going on. Who knows, okay? But what I do know and what I do see is we going to see if Trump give us these $2,000 stimulus checks, motherfucker.
The American Federation of Government Employees, the Fraternal Order of Police, and that's...
Listen, I ain't reading what everybody say. Y'all doing too much.
The American
Tell them, Ducky.
The American Trucking Association. These are all...
Dougie, let them be disrespectful, man. Dougie, we don't care. We bulletproof out here. Dougie, we enjoy. I bring the disrespect. It's okay. It don't affect me. I enjoy it. Man, I grew up in a time where you had to sit across the lunch table. You had to sit across the lunch table, and there was about 15, 20 motherfuckers, and they all had to roast you at the same time. And you had to sit there and eat it. If that was your day to get roasted and try to roast back. You think these whack-ass people online typing words as slow as they can affect me? They're not even in my space. That's another thing. Stop letting people online fuck up your day. They not even in your space. Y'all be taking to heart what everybody say online. They not even in your vicinity. They know where. Where is they? Where are you guys? Where is Molly? Where is Jon Snow? Where is Mike Hant? Where is Infamous? Where are these people at? Where they at? They not here. They not here. That shit don't affect me, Dougie. I'm fucking bulletproof, bro. I'm not one of these mental weak ass scrub ass streamers out here that got psychological emotional issues and they streaming because they want to try to make themselves feel good about themselves. Motherfucker, I'm out here to fucking tell y'all something. What the fuck out of here? I'm a true leader out here. Can't none of these weak people say to me make me feel different about myself. The fuck out of town. Dougie. Dougie. And that's why they hate me, Dougie. Because they can't affect me. Because I'm bulletproof. Because I'll come over here and still speak my motherfucking truth. You can send as many motherfucking bots as you want. I'm fucking smacking all the bots getting smacked down. Fuck out of here. We gonna play fucking Gears of War with the bots. We gonna fuck some shit up. It's gonna be Battlefield 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 with the bots. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Call of Duty with the bots. Call of Duty with the bots.
The Allied Pilots Association.
Oh, we having a good time. What up, everybody? What up, everybody?
Many others, unions and non-unions. Over the past 7 weeks, the Democrats' shutdown has inflicted massive harm. They caused 20,000 flights to be canceled or delayed. They departed.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't flying.
Time so late. People were hurt so badly. Nobody's ever seen anything like this one. This was a no-brainer. This was an easy...
Yeah, I was not flying. If you was flying during the shutdown, you was bold. You must really had to get to where you had to get to, because there was no way in hell I was flying during this shutdown.
Workers from their paychecks stamp benefits for millions and millions more Americans in need. They caused tens of thousands of federal contractors and small businesses to go unpaid, and the total effect of the damage their antics caused will take
Good morning, everybody.
months to really calculate accurately, including the serious harm that they did to our economy and to people and to families. So I just want to tell the American people, you should not forget this. When we come up to midterms and other things, don't forget what they've done to our country. I also want to call for a termination to the filibuster so that this can never happen again. If we had the filibuster terminated, this would never happen again. And don't forget, we have another date coming up in the not too distant future. We can never let this happen again, and we should be able to pass great, really great legislation. So I say terminate the filibuster, because
I say, where my $2,000 stimulus check at?
Which hopefully.
That's what I say. Where my $2,000 stimulus check at, Trump? Where my $2,000 stimulus check at, Trump? Hey, man, what happened to our educated friend on here? He disappeared? God damn, he lost that bag. He stopped talking. God damn.
The different markets, we set a record.
That motherfucking bot lost so bad, I deprogrammed that motherfucker. Where you at, man? Damn, I sent your ass back down the code, huh? You can't even get a message out no more. You just JavaScript right now. Set that bot back to JavaScript. Come on, man. What happened?
We had a record set, but today is the highest of them all. We're gonna break new ground. Nobody would have thought. I have with us not only the great political leaders, but the great business leaders of our country. They're standing right behind me and right really alongside of me. And
we turned them back to JavaScript, Dougie.
None of them. In fact, I just asked them that question. None of them would have believed it. And that inures to jobs, and very importantly to.
All right, so I am on the side of you got to work for what you get. Ain't no, man, listen, I understand people need help, and I ain't mad at it. Get some help, okay? If you need some help, get some help. I ain't mad at that. But at the end of the day, if you able-bodied and you can move your body left, right, up, down, all that shit, you need to be doing something. You can't just be sitting down doing nothing. God don't like that. God like motion. The universe like motion, okay? We got to keep it motherfucking moving. So I'm in agreement with the Republicans on this part. If you an able-bodied motherfucker and you not working, you ain't getting shit. The fuck wrong with you? Nah, hell nah. You ain't about to be the lazy lion over there while we all go hunt and you want to come back and just go ahead bite right into the butt. Man, you better go sit out there and lick some grass, motherfucker. You better lick some grass, okay? If you an able-bodied person, you need to be working. It's that simple. Now, if you disabled, you old as fuck, or you young as fuck, you ain't gotta be working. Okay? You ain't gotta be working. The elderly need to be taken care of. The kids need to be taken care of. And the motherfuckers who got the little grip, okay, stanky leg walk, whatever they got going on, them people too, they need some assistance, especially if they got that injury doing something to benefit us as people. All right? As people, we can't allow people to be lazy around us. A lot of you motherfuckers out here right now are either the lazy person or are surrounded by at least one or two lazy people that are holding you back from being super successful. It's that simple. That's what I've experienced in my life. It's been the lazy motherfuckers around me. It's the lazy people who complain, who could cry about everything, who make shit up, who fucking move slow as hell, it's the lazy people, okay? They will ruin everything. You cannot allow it to stand. So, if you want to freeload off the government, off us, because we're taxpayers, right? If you're in the middle class, you paying taxes. If you're in high class, you ain't paying taxes. If you're in the lower class, you barely paying taxes. So if you're in the middle class, they freeloading. I'm in the middle class. They freeloading off us. Okay? That's what's happening right now. And that's why I be out here talking about this shit, because this shit annoying. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm all good. It's all good and dandy to help people. I'm okay. The fuck out of here. I grew up my whole life on food stamps. I understand what that shit. I get it. Straight from the hood. I understand. But at some point, you got to say, I want to get the fuck out. and I want to do my own things, and I want to figure myself out. And I think we all should be getting food for free in the U.S. anyway. So it ain't really about the food stamp thing. It ain't about the food stamp thing. It's about the fact that y'all should be doing something. It ain't got nothing to do about the food stamps. Everybody in America should have free health care. Everyone in America should have free food. Everyone in America should feel safe. I believe that. So it ain't really got to do about that. It's about we all got to do something to deserve that. And if you got fucking 30 million people trying to sit down and do nothing and saying, well, why should I have to work? All of the rich people, they don't have to pay tax. Well, them motherfuckers did something to get that. How you gonna blame them? How you gonna blame the damn CEO of Amazon who sat in his office for year after years doing this, doing that, driving some hoopty ass car? Now you mad at him because he a billionaire? Shut your stupid lazy. I'm mad at you for being lazy and not trying to compete with him. That's the problem. People don't want to put the work in. And that's what I've realized in my life, y'all. Listen, I started my YouTube journey 2 years ago. Fucking nobody wanted to help me. Nobody wanted to help me at all. Not none of my friends, none of that shit. No support, none. I have few people on here. Dougie, some other motherfuckers been rocking like that. All the people around me, though, watching me do this, just watch me do it. They didn't want to help. They didn't want to partake in nothing. Lazy as shit. Now that I'm monetized and I can actually do things with this, everybody want a piece. Everybody want help. Everybody want this. Absolutely not. You can't sit there for 2 years and watch and be lazy and watch me do something and then ask for something. That's the world we live in right now. Okay? We got the fucking lazy lions everywhere. They just want to be a part of the pack. They don't want to hunt though. You better start baring your fucking teeth and start hunting. Because if you ain't, get it out the mud. That's the world we're going into. Ain't nobody helping nobody no more. If you cannot see what's happening right now in the world, you are not about to be helped like you were helped before. Not from your friends, not from your family, not from anybody, not from the government. You're going to have to get it out the mud. You're going to have to figure it out. They removing all hustles. You ain't going to be able to hustle and make money. You're going to have to figure it out and do it the right way. There's going to be a system in place, a way for you to get to the top somehow, and you're going to have to put the work in and actually do something to make the world different, change, innovate, be creative, something. If you think you can literally just mooch off people and you can leech off people and you could be lazy, fat, not worrying about your health, and you're going to fail. The new world we're going into is not meant for fat, lazy, distraught people. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. You better be in shape, both mentally, okay, in here, all right? Bulletproof all up in here. You need to be bulletproof up here, okay? You can't be letting shit get up in here. Fuck what these people talking about, all right? You need to be mentally strong and physically strong. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you're not going to survive the coming years that you're not, especially if you live in America. It's not happening. Just look what's happening. AI is taking all your jobs. All your jobs are gone. Okay? It's going to get to a point where society might be so well ran where they really don't need humans to work. And then what your boring ass going to do? If they don't need you to go, if your most people's lives, literally, to be honest, they live for work. They act like they don't, but without their 9-to-5 job, they wouldn't know what to do. They'd be literally confused all day, trying to figure out what the fuck to do. So when they remove that, a lot of y'all are gonna you're gonna realize you had no purpose. Because your purpose wasn't what someone else created for you. It's what you create for yourself. That's what your purpose is. You create your own purpose. You find your own path. You find your own way. Yeah, you experience things, then you take all of that and say, I want to do this. Now, there's gatekeepers within all those different realms, but you still create your own path. You still walk down. You open your own doors. But a lot of y'all ain't even open your own doors. You literally go to daycare from damn 3 years old. Then you go to school all the way until you're 18. Then you might go to college and shit. By the time you're 22, you've been so indoctrinated, you don't even know who the fuck you are. You are confused. You are super confused. You have no idea what you want, how you want it, or how to get it. And that's what's going on with most people. So protect your mind right now. Protect your health and go out there and figure out what you want to do and don't focus on money. Focus on making people happy. Okay? Focus on entertaining people. All right? Focus on providing a service that is human to human. Okay, that you can't replace. There ain't that many services that won't be replaced. But I'm saying certain services won't be provide something that a human needs. What does a human actually need to make themselves feel better for real? And make sure it's legitimate. Make sure it don't cost a lot of money. If you do that, you're gonna be fine. I'm telling you. Like, you figure it out. Figure it out.
401ks,
What's up, everybody?
set a record today, a record high for the people that have 401ks. And also, I want to thank
Bro,
everyone
don't nobody got a 401k. Everybody had to liquidate their shit. Hey, Trump, hey, listen. This is one thing I'm gonna say what they be lying on. When they say that our economy's booming, that's a lie. Okay? The job reports, the economic reports are not great. They are not great. Plenty of people are losing jobs. I know plenty of people have to dip in their 401ks, dip in their, so I know plenty of people. You got to get boots on the ground. Don't be listen to the media. They a lie to your ass. Go ask your neighbor. Ask thy neighbor how they doing, and see if they tell you the truth or not. Okay? Cause I know plenty of people that had to dip into all types of stuff. They ain't got ain't no Roths, no IRAs, no 401ks, no savings account. Ain't nobody got no money. Why you lying, Trump? Who you talking to?
came up with a.
Who you talking to?
It was
Everybody had to liquidate everything.
coming up, and the cost of Thanksgiving from a year ago under Sleepy Joe Biden, and we're 25% lower this year than we were a year ago. And it's a very inclusive report, so I want to thank Walmart. They've done it for many years, but we believe in that, and we believe in that company. I want to also thank the 8 Senate Democrats who finally did the right thing in voting to end this craziness, this madness, but unfortunately the vast majority of congressional Democrats were happy for millions of Americans to suffer. They really did suffer too. And the Democrats admitted, they said, well, no, we finally have a point. Even though people have to suffer, we finally have a point, and that didn't work out too well for them.
Yeah, that did not work out too well.
Went out and they could appease the fringe benefits of their far-left base, but that didn't work out because now their far-left base is angrier than ever before. We actually elected a mayor of New York City who happens to be a communist. When was that going to happen? I said all the time during my campaign, we will never be a socialist country, and that's right.
All right, bro. We heard you. Epstein files. We got you. We got you.
Look at his views. Those are the views of a communist, not a socialist. So this is no way to run a country. I hope we can all agree that the government should never be shut down again. End the filibuster, terminate the filibuster. It'll never happen again. So with my signature,
All right, you gotta go.
the federal government will now resume normal operations, and
That's definitely a bot.
and our partners. And
All right, you know how it's a bot. If they say the same thing over and over and over again, it's a robot. All right, it's a robot. It's ridiculous. The internet's just getting ridiculous. AI streaming. Honestly, if you're a streamer, I don't even know how long you're gonna stay in this game because it's not even worth it. You don't even know who you even talking to sometimes. Like, it's about build a community. Build a community of what? Of who? What the fuck is a community that you can't actually reach out and touch them and actually work together to? It's not, you're not built. Why are they lying to y'all? They say build a community online. That's a lie. They just be using these soft ass words. They ain't trying to build. They want a bunch of y'all in here all together and donate them money. That's what they want. That these fucking begging ass. It's starting to get to the point where I can't even take it. I can't even take it. I'm not gonna lie. I just can't even take it. Everything is just too fake. Everything is just all about money. It's just money and fakeness. Use the fakeness to get the money. Use the money to be more fake. That's all everybody doing. Just being fake and lying. I'm losing my mind, y'all. I really am. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's lies everywhere. It's deception everywhere. It's everyone being untrustworthy, and it's just spreading into real life. Even the people that I thought that I was cool with, man, that I thought I really can trust, were untrustworthy and played me within the last 6 months. So the way people are acting on social media, it's transferring to their daily lives, and it's truly messing up the world. We got to get back to honesty. We got to get back to being real. We got to get back to like truly. I put a post out like we got to stop throwing around the word bro and fam and all this other stuff. Like that shit got to be reserved for motherfuckers who actually put the work in and y'all was together for years and doing stuff and you've been through things. Like you got to earn. We got to start earning respect again. Cause we letting too many people into our circles. We following too many people, and to be honest, it's ruining our country in a lot of different ways. Also, I'm gonna leave y'all with this today. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. And I'm gonna give y'all shout outs too, okay? Rona, you gonna get a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Mike, you getting a shout out. Everybody gonna get their shout out. I think more individuals are coming around, especially males, to the fact that life is going to transition really quick into a place where we don't have the ability to be free like we once used to be. And if you don't create your freedom right now and really put that work in, try to get, as much as you can for you and your family and establish, your family moving forward, it just might not be, it just might be over. I don't think a lot of bloodlines are going to continue. I don't think a lot of people are going to have kids. I don't think people can afford kids. I don't think they're even thinking about it. I don't think a lot of people even care about, reproduction or life moving forward, returning the favor. Someone brought you here. You gotta, it's just gonna get bad, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Man, get out there and have some babies, okay? Get out there and have some babies, okay? For real though. Hey, man, we need some more kids out here. I got 2 little kids. Shit, I might have to get out there and have some more babies too. So I'm saying, get out there and have some babies, okay? Shit, everybody online, look at everybody online. Go look at somebody in real life. Go have a real life conversation. Go talk to somebody in real life, okay? We got to start bringing back real life stuff, okay? Get off the phone. I know you're watching me right now, but get off the phone. When you get out of here, get off your phone and go talk to somebody. For real. That's what you need to do. Because if you don't, you're going to be just fucked up here. All right? All right, y'all. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. Man, you don't have to like. You don't have to share. You don't have to follow. I'm just happy that you up and you living life. Okay? 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 You up and you living life. That's what I'm saying. Nah, we need more kids out here for real, though. I ain't saying do it irresponsibly. But for real, though, like, at the end of the day, the circle of life is the circle of life. I'm all about the circle of life. Where the kids at? I see too many damn grown-ass people out here not trying to have no kids. Clearly, the motherfuckers we got here ain't gonna make the world a better place. So we gotta bring in some new, fresh motherfuckers with some fresh perspective to make the world a better place. Shit, like Michael Jackson said. All right, y'all. Shit, I've been having some fun, man. I ain't gonna lie. Have y'all seen what's been going down with this AI music stuff? So, hey, if you're a producer, because, this pisses me off. I'm a writer, and we've always gotten shit. As a writer, we've gotten shit, okay? Like, we get shit on. We write stuff, we give our shit out, and people take all the money. The game has changed. I say, you know what? Let me go fuck around with this Suno app and just see what's popping. Because I'm a writer. It's easy for me to write songs, original songs, and to be honest, you can't even cheat that process because at the end of the day, everyone has their own writing style. So you can tell when someone implemented like lyrics and said, "Chat GPT, give me lyrics," or you can tell when someone actually wrote it. Like you can really tell if you do music and you are a writer because everyone writes a certain way. Like you're gonna have certain things that are either repetitive or you're gonna string bars in certain ways. Everyone is different. The AI music thing is crazy. Man, I made a couple of songs on that thing last night. I was like, oh shit. If you are a producer, if you make beats, if you are a singer, if you're a rapper, it don't even matter at the end of the day. The only thing that matters is the writer. If you're able to write and create and tell stories, AI can take it to the next level for you like crazy. At the end of the day, that's all that matters now is the writer. the storyteller. That's always what has mattered to me anyway. Storytelling. I try to tell people it's always life's about storytelling. Right now, we all have our individual stories that we're telling every day. That's what life is. Life has always been about storytelling. Since the dawn of age and time, we've been telling stories. Since since this planet has existed, we've been telling stories. So now AI is giving me the ability to tell stories because I like to write songs about everything. I like to write songs for females. I like to write songs for males and let's say rock, R&B, pop. It don't matter. I like to write in all genres, but I don't have the vocal ability to sing in all genres. I don't. I'm not an idiot. But with AI, shit, you telling me I can tell you, motherfucker, I got this country song I wrote and I think this shit should sound like this? Put all the lyrics in and you make it sound like that? I'm about to be Tony Stark out here when it comes to the music, nigga. Fuck out it. I'm about to be motherfucker. I swear to God. I'm about to be Tony Stark when it comes to the music. I'm telling you, shit, it's about to get crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. I'm telling you, it is crazy. That's crazy, yeah. I'm telling y'all, this crazy. So I'm about to start releasing some AI music that I wrote. Because it's just cool and I can tell my story now and shit. So I'm gonna start doing that. Y'all gonna see some new stuff on the channel. So I'm gonna have a new AI list because I ain't gonna lie to people either. That ain't me singing it, motherfucker. But I feel like I'm a storyteller and I want to be able to tell the stories that I have written out from the perspective I think they need to be told from. So this is taking my mental game to a whole nother level because it's gonna prepare me for. I eventually want to get into movies and all that stuff and be able to tell my stories my way without having all these other people in my fucking way. So this is cool. Yeah, you gotta be one with the AI. You gotta go with it. You can't avoid this shit. It's not happening. You ain't getting away from it. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. It's your boy Leroy Mitchell. I appreciate y'all coming on here, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. I really was gonna give all y'all a shout out, but I really don't got time. I got 2 kids upstairs, and my girl gotta leave soon, so I gotta go get on day due time because I'm one of those parents that don't believe in daycare. So I figured out how to make money and watch my kids at the same time. But that's just me. If you got your kid on daycare, you crazy. I ain't letting nobody else fucking change my kid diaper. What the fuck wrong with you? It's not happening. Motherfucker, you better be me or your mama. What the fuck wrong with who? I got a daughter. I'm a psychopath. I ain't gonna lie. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. I really am crazy. I ain't having that. I ain't letting nobody. Y'all crazy. Y'all send y'all daughters to daycares and there's males working there and y'all let them change up. You fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking not. You gotta actually wipe in there. And I'm not, no, it's not happening. Daddy got it. The fuck out of here. Man, I'll fucking break your jaw, nigga. Don't fucking look at my leg. Ooh, that shit just, y'all crazy. People are crazy. If you send your kid to daycare, I think you're crazy. I just think, I can't even fuck with you if you send I think you don't care about your kid. Especially as a male. How you protecting your kid? You say, oh my gosh. All the stories I've heard too, there's no way. There's no way. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. See ya.